Yes, there he is, George Phelps. Today is his last official day here at Channel 6, although he threatens to come back periodically and make sure we're all performing at the level that he expects. But it is Thursday. We're glad to have you with us today. And we are saying goodbye to our good friend George Phelps today. This is his final day here on Leisure World today for this at least period of time until some of us go on vacation or something. But we're going to be doing that about the second half of the show. We got some special treats for George and some surprises for George. And I think he's very afraid today because Ken's been working hard in the control room all week. Mark's been editing tape all week. And we never know what's going to happen in the second half of the show. So we urge you to stay with us. We have lots of special guests coming in that second half of the show to help us say goodbye to our friend George. During the first half of the show, we'll be talking with Myra Nevin, the editor of the Leisure World News, your fine community newspaper. Lots of interesting stories, lots of things you'll want to read. The finances, the budget projections up for the year ahead. You'll find out more about that when Myra joins us in a few minutes. Marcia Wilson will be here from our Social Services Department. She has a special guest for today. They have some important information for us. We'll be filling you in on some of the meetings coming up. No meetings today, of course, none tomorrow with this building being closed, but next week will be another busy week here in Leisure World, and the budget process going right along. In fact, they had an interesting first budget meeting yesterday here on version 1, and already a few cuts coming from Golden Rain, so that's an interesting story that we'll be following the next couple of weeks. And of course, tomorrow will be the 4th of July. And just a tip, if you're looking some way to jazz up your normal 4th of July eating fare, the old traditional hot dog is getting a new twist. If you eat today's register, a great section there in the food section on some interesting things to kick up your hot dogs. They talk about different types of mustard. They have, this sounds like something that Ken would make, horseradish mayonnaise. How about ancho chili ketchup or curried blueberry ketchup? All in today's register in the food section. Way to kick up your hot dogs and hamburgers for that outdoor grill session you've got scheduled for tomorrow. Well, here he is for first of the last 2 official weather reports from George Phelps. George, welcome, and tell us you got the flag today, yes.
Well, I got the flag today. We're going to be a little, first of all, I left my tie at home owing to the fact that it's kind of warm out there, and it's going to be really warm as we get into the day. And of course, we have the flags here because it's going to be 4th of July coming up tomorrow, as we all know. As you see the globe out here, you can see that, and I know these guys are going to love this, old Mr. Saul has definitely illuminated the globe in high fashion, so to speak. And the reason for that is we have a high-pressure dome over the Southern California area, and as a result of that, it's just kept all that marine layer that we have been enjoying through the month of June away from us. As a matter of fact, if you intend to go to see some of the fireworks along the beaches, I don't think you'll have a problem at all. I don't think the marine layer will be coming in over the next few days until really late at night, and then it'll be a thin marine layer that'll easily burn off as the sun rises again. At any rate, what can we expect as far as temperatures are concerned around Leisure World? Well, you want to get your sunscreen out, and you'll probably want to stay in the shade if you burn real easily, owing to the fact that you can see temperatures getting up into the mid to high 80s, really probably into the 90-degree range. So be advised of all that. Great excuse to use your pools today. That's the weather for today and going on into the 4th of July weekend.
All right, George, thank you very much. George will be back later in the show, like about 25 minutes from now, and we have some surprises planned for you, George. I know you're just excited to hear that, so he's already trembling in the corner. But anyway, we've got that coming up second half of our program today. We'll be coming right back with Myra Nevin and the headlines from Leisure World News. She's demanding that George put her mic on, which is a fine tradition here at Channel 6. Started many years ago, and this is a kind of an inside joke that George and Myra used to have more fun than we thought. Yeah, the microphone thing going on there. Anyway, we'll be right back with Myra and her mic coming up in just a few seconds. Stay with us.
Is that on, Ryan, by the way? No, it isn't. Yes. The Monterey Bay Canners restaurant in the Oak Brook Village of Laguna Hills invites you to join them for either lunch or dinner and take advantage of their 15% Leisure World discount. Known for their excellent seafood cuisine, the Monterey Bay Canners is also known for their great steaks, friendly servers, and their full bar serving your favorite beverages. Oh, and don't forget their mouth-watering desserts. So the next time you plan to dine out, take the Leisure World bus or drive your car to the Oak Brook Village and the Monterey Bay Canners restaurant.
Okay, welcome back to Leisure World today, and we do have a lot of fun things planned the rest of the show. We hope that you will appreciate that, and we apologize in advance for any silliness you may see during the next about 50 minutes here on Channel 6 as we do say goodbye to our good friend George Phelps. Well, another good friend is joining us, Myra Nevin, and yeah, she's also my neighbor in Irvine, lives across the street from me in the other part of town, across the tracks from me.
No,
Well, across the street,
track,
across Walnut,
the street,
across
but,
Walnut,
we're on
yeah,
the same
yeah.
side of the we're both on the wrong side of
On
the
wrong,
tracks.
in Irvine, we definitely are.
We are definitely both on the wrong side of the tracks.
Myra Nevin, editor of your Leisure World News, your fine community newspaper. Lots of good stories to read, and Myra is here with her mic now firmly attached by George's flying fingers.
Deft hands.
Deft
yes.
hands, yes.
Yes, yes. Good morning, Rob, and good morning, everyone out there on what is going to be a beautiful, if warm, July, which is much nicer than the cool June we had. 2004 could be the year many leisure worlders tighten their belts. Budget projections for the housing corporations and the Golden Rain Foundation indicate a fairly substantial hike in carrying charges for next year. Directors are in the process now of culling through the budget figures to see what can be eliminated, cut, or put off. But so far, it looks like the Towers residents will take the biggest hit of about $60 a month increase. Third is looking at almost $40, and United is close to $45. Yesterday afternoon, GRF held a budget meeting, and indications are that some of their initially proposed increases of a little more than $15 will be cut by about $5. All budget meetings are open, and the budgets are available to look at. Scheduled meetings are United, 9 a.m. Monday, July 7th, Third, 1:30 p.m. Tuesday, July 8th, Golden Rain, 9 a.m. July 9th, another meeting for Golden Rain, and the Towers at 10 a.m. July 10th. All the meetings are in the boardroom here, except for the Towers, which meets at the Towers in Lorcher Hall. If you're interested in the budget, if you have comments, that's the time to make them. At the Tuesday Golden Rain meeting, Director Maury Kravitz, chairman of the bus subcommittee, dispelled rumors that modifications of the system would hurt some residents. Kravitz was responding to a flyer being handed out in the Gate 11 area. He said there are areas of the community, about 70 of them, where there is no regular bus service, but with a simple phone call, residents can and do get bus service. He urged those with concerns to attend the bus subcommittee meetings. Those meetings also are open. They're held the fourth Monday of every month. GRF board passed assorted resolutions at that Tuesday meeting, among them allowing high school golfers the use of the Leisure World course, and allowing youngsters, those between, I believe it was 11 and 13, who are proficient in golf, like my grandson who had a hole-in-one a couple of years ago, darn him, youngsters to play on the course weekends after 3 with a resident. The board has also approved a program for better signs in the community. United Mutual Treasurer Burton Taubman proposed at the Finance Committee meeting on Monday that the income requirements for new buyers be increased from $31,000 a year to a whopping $41,000, but his suggestion had no support. Taubman warned that in future years, with the increased need for maintenance on manors, residents will have to pony up more funds, and that the increase in income would assure new residents would be able to do that. Third Mutual's income requirement is $36,000 a year. United residents who want to move from one mutual into the other will have to meet that requirement. The City Council of Laguna Woods on Monday passed its fiscal year budget, and so far all seems to be well. The city budget, which is more than we can say for the state, the city budget has no cuts in staff or services, and in fact includes funds for street work and 2 small parks. In other business, the council approved request for a new restaurant in the Willow Tree Shopping Center, as sort of a little diner, providing the owner, a Leisure World resident, can work out a parking agreement with the neighboring savings and loan. And tomorrow, as everybody must know by now, is the 4th of July, and we get an extra day off. There's no change in deadlines, but we will not be here tomorrow. Some of you have come into the office asking about fireworks. Here are a few hints. There are no fireworks sponsored by Leisure World or the City of Laguna Woods. However, every city around us has fireworks that should be visible from either the back or front patios of Clubhouse 2, or up in the Gate 14 area, or if you're really high up in the towers, you should be able to see some. If you want to go where the fireworks are, head for Laguna Hills Community Center on Valencia and Alicia. There will be also fireworks from Aliso Viejo Town Center. Fireworks should be visible from Heritage Park in Irvine, which is right across the street from us, or the Verizon Amphitheater in Irvine. Laguna Beach's main beach, Laguna Niguel Regional Park, and if the weather is really calm about 9 o'clock, you should even be able to see them from Disneyland and Edison Field. All fireworks obviously start after dark, which is about 9 o'clock. So have a great 4th, drive carefully, and remember to put out your American flag.
Right. That's great. Great tips there, Myra. And yeah, I noticed the other day driving home on Irvine Center, well, Moulton, which becomes Irvine Center, signs that said in Laguna Woods, fireworks are prohibited.
Yes,
just
they
a reminder in case people.
Yes, they are, but they're not. You can't see them. I mean, you can't buy them,
right.
but you can see them.
Right.
So you're not prohibited from seeing them.
You're not. No, there's no prohibition against
right.
viewing them.
Right.
Hey, by the way, it's the hot time of the year. George is saying use your pools, but if you want to stay home and watch TV or enjoy the afternoon at home, you want to turn on your air conditioning. Well, if you live in part of Leisure World today, that's going to be hard. Edison's having another one of those little fun power outages today. Several streets affected: Rayo del Sol, Via Portora, Vistamondo, Luz del Sol, Bahia Blanca. Several homes in those areas will be without power up until possibly 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Which means this is a good opportunity to get out and go to the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Or go over to one of the clubhouses.
Right. Or Laguna Hills Mall, walk around the mall.
Laguna Hills Mall, go over to the drop-in lounge at Clubhouse One and sit and have a cup of coffee.
Or hey, ride our Leisure World bus system.
Go over to the library.
The Leisure World Library, Historical Society.
Right.
I've heard
Lots
people
of
that actually
places.
that are new to Leisure World will get on the bus and literally just ride around Leisure
Absolutely.
World. Good way to find out.
Yeah, but I'm not sure the buses are going to be too cool either. But if you want to, grab a book, go over to the Leisure World Library and sit and read for a couple of hours.
And they have several periodicals, newspapers, magazines.
Absolutely.
And they even have a section, I think, of books written by Leisure World residents.
People. Mm-hmm.
Right, great.
Yeah.
All right,
and newspapers. I mean, if you want to do your Wall Street Journal, that's the place to go.
Or if you drive to the parking lot here and you see Myra's car going out of the parking lot, she's probably reading as well.
Well, not as I'm driving, but only when I'm at the traffic lights, as you know.
As I know,
yes.
All right, Myra, thank you very much. Thank you. Happy 4th to you, and we'll see you back here in a few days. And we're trying to find someone that we can train to put your mic on properly in the future. We'll be coming right back with more news. Marcia Wilson will be here with a special guest. We have lots more coming up, including some, obviously, surprises for our friend George Phelps. Stay with us as we continue.
Live life to the fullest at Freedom Village Retirement Community. Enjoy an active, carefree lifestyle with all the comforts of home, where quality service is the key to our success and your happiness. Freedom Village, where continuing care gives you peace of mind for today and the future. Please stop by and meet our family of friends. For a free brochure and video, call Freedom Village in Lake Forest at 949-472-4700.
As a senior, I am familiar with the many questions that seniors have involving insurance. Questions like, should I have a Medicare supplement or go on an HMO? Do I really need to have a long-term care policy? Am I too old to buy life insurance for final expenses or to leave money for my family? Don't assume that just because of age that you cannot qualify for necessary coverage. At Ringer Insurance Services in Lake Forest, we work with you to answer these questions. Please call to schedule an appointment at 470-1826.
Good morning and welcome to Social Services Corner. I'm Marcia Wilson, the Manager of Social Services here in Leisure World, and my special guest today is Conchita Sanborn. She's the Vice President of the St. Vincent de Paul Society at St. Nicholas Parish. Welcome, Conchita.
Thank you.
St. Vincent de Paul Society is a Catholic organization that encourages men and women to join together to grow spiritually by offering person-to-person assistance to those in need. Reaching out to others is nothing new for Conchita. She and her husband, Lee Sanborn, worked for Catholic Religious Services for 35 years overseas. As a team, they started programs in Vietnam, in the Philippines, in Morocco, and in southern Italy.
That's right.
Today, I wanted to learn more about the St. Vincent de Paul summer camp activities that you've planned at St. Nicholas Parish. Tell us about those.
Well, we have we've done this program now for the past 7 years, and once a year we gather the children that have been chosen, and usually we look for the children from 3 different groups to help. The first group is the human options, and then the second group is the children of parents who are in jail, and the third group is the children of the families that we see during the year. Now, these children, so we collect this 50 children, and we sponsor them, and we pay $50 per child for this 1 week, for this 50 children. Now,
For some who might not know,
Yeah.
Human Options is a battered women's shelter.
that's right, battered women. This is a very unique program of Human Options, and we are very impressed with the kind of work they do. We see them as they come in at Human Options, and then see them as they start getting ready to go out to work and go out to and start a new life. I had the pleasure of visiting one of their homes, and I was so impressed because it was just like being in a home, and that made a big difference for these women who had, many of them come from nice homes, but they have to run away from because they're being battered.
And they often leave with nothing but
With
their
nothing.
children and their purse.
There's some statistics here
Sure.
that are very interesting. It says every 9 seconds a woman in this country is battered. 42% of women murdered in this country are murdered by a husband or a boyfriend. Domestic violence is the leading cause of injury to women ages 15 to 44, more than rape, mugging, and automobile accidents.
That's very frightening.
30% of women seeking treatment in hospitals, in hospital rooms, are victims of beating.
Of domestic
Yeah.
violence.
So this shows you
So-
the kind of women that we are dealing with.
Right, who are desperate and
Yes.
need some help.
Yes.
How wonderful to give these children an opportunity for a normal week in the sun.
That's right.
Not to worry about parents who are fighting or troubles at home,
Yes.
but to relax and enjoy themselves
That's right.
for a week.
week.
Where are these summer camps
Yeah,
located?
we have 2 summer camps. The first summer camp is called Maria Stella, and these are for girls from the ages of 7 to 14, operated by the Sisters of the Social Service Camp. It's located in the Gabriel Mountains at Wrightwood.
Okay.
And the second one is a Circle 5 Ranch Camp for boys and girls for the ages 7 to 13, operated by the Society of St. Vincent de Paul Circle 5 Ranch Camp in the Los Padres National Forest next to Lake Cachuma, above Santa Barbara.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yes.
So you would have the children meet and
Yeah,
then put them on a bus?
That's right.
And take them?
We have a date where they come in. We schedule them the date, and they come into a bus that is waiting for them in the parking lot of the Holy Family Parish in Orange. And they
Yes.
come in, and they usually are given breakfast, and then they have someone in the bus that rides with them. And if it is a longer, one of the buses is one of the camps is further down, and sometimes lunch is served in the bus. So it's quite exciting for the children. The parents usually take them there to the point where they're supposed to be picked up, and it's quite exciting. They bring all they're told what to bring.
What to bring.
We don't encourage them to bring any fancy clothes because it's going to be hectic what they have to do, and there's 6 sessions of these children.
6 sessions at
6
these
sessions,
2 camps.
Yes.
Wow.
The children are being able to choose the session they go to. And we find that this year we have less in the girls' section. It's easier to deal with the family session, naturally, because if you have brothers and sisters, you can't
go together.
Yeah, we can't go together.
Because
Then-
children do get a little homesick.
That's right.
Sometimes.
So they have 6 fantastic days, and they will be supervised by competent camp staff in activities ranging from hiking, campfires, crafts, to nature studies, shows, and movies. So at this point, they have come. Many of our children have come the 2nd and 3rd time.
Oh, that's
Yes,
wonderful.
and we have someone come over to check on their medical records from the school. This year we've had an unusual case and a sad case because we had a girl who came in of 12 who had been with us before, 2 years ago, coming for a summer camp. And this little girl, they found that she had TB. The doctor who was examining the records showed that positive TB, how come? And so the mother and the child were very upset. And we are now making arrangements for a second checkup and x-rays. And if we have told the mother, don't worry, it's better if this child has TB to find out right now.
Yes.
And then definitely St. Vincent de Paul will be there to give the medication and food, whatever it is. But this is the first time that this has happened to us in 7 times that we've done this, which shows to us, it proved to us, the need is greater.
Yes.
You see, this woman, the mother of this child, is a cleaning woman who gets a very minimum wage. She shares a room in a home. And naturally, the little girl is at home by herself many times with the rest of the children. But meals are left sometimes, and it's hard to be able to keep up with feeding this
Yes.
family. So we are
So
surprised.
you were going to give this child a week in camp.
Yes.
Instead, you're going to help the child and her mother
Absolutely.
with food, medication, tests.
We're
and
following up
follow-up.
all the time, yes.
I love that.
And you know, the mother is so shocked because she couldn't believe that her daughter had this. But we said, this happens. But the good thing is that it happened now.
Yes, you
And
found
that
it
we-
early.
yes.
I think that's important.
So these children here that go to summer camp are of 3 groups, as I mentioned, and the one from Human Options is a unique one because these mothers in Human Options, when they first arrive, you know, they don't know where to go and what to do, and they are completely lost. But they have such wonderful accommodations. I've been able to visit a home, one of the centers, and I was so impressed
With the work they
with the
do.
kind of home they have. The
They
second group is so different. The children of people in jail, whether it be the mother or the father, are left behind much more
Yes.
because there's no supervision, and they usually are in the streets. So this second group is the worst.
Conchita, thank you so much for making this summer very special for some children who might be left behind
Yes.
or not included in
Yeah.
things. If our viewers at home would like to volunteer with St. Vincent de Paul, St. Nicholas Parish would like you to pick up that phone and call them at 837-1090. Thanks again for being my
You're
guest
welcome.
today. You've really made an important difference in the lives of people.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for tuning in this morning. We'll be back next week with another session of Social Services Corner. Please stay tuned.
Are you searching for a new health insurance program? Do you want the freedom to choose your physician but can't afford the increasing costs of most Medicare supplements? Saddleback Memorial Medical Center has an affordable, easy access Medicare supplement insurance plan for you. It's called Memorial Care Senior Companion Plan. Our members are pleased to discover that they have the freedom to select their own doctors. Members can go to any physician, anytime, anywhere. Members can save money by switching to our Medicare supplement insurance because premiums are 26 to 65% less than the exact same plans with Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and AARP. Our members don't need to worry about office copays or physician referral forms because with our plan, there are none. One of the best features is easy access to our friendly Memorial Care Senior Plus team located at Saddleback. You are invited to meet with our team to talk about what insurance options are available to you so you can make the best decision. To learn more about this affordable, easy access quality care plan, call toll-free 1-888-477-8080.
Yes, George, in probably the late 1970s there with our rather brightly festooned bingo set. Now, of course, the bingo set is done electronically, and actually we just use a plain gray wall down here, but it's all done with the magic of the computer in our control room. Times have changed, technology has changed, but George has hung with us all these years, and it'll be fun to have some good reminiscence and some thoughts and some other people sharing some thoughts with George, as well as a little videotape I think you'll enjoy all coming up the second half of our program today. Real quick, a look at some of the meetings today. Well, no meetings are scheduled for today. However, 2 o'clock this afternoon, if you missed this week's meeting of your Golden Rain Foundation Board, that GRF meeting replays on tape starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so tune in and catch that one. Tomorrow is the July 4th holiday. The studio here will be closed, Leisure World News, and all the other activities here in the building, although I believe, let me just take a quick look at my official source here. The offices, of course, will be closed tomorrow. All business operations and the computer center here in the community center will also be closed for the 4th of July. The fitness center, for those of you needing some exercise on the 4th, maybe exercise before you have that big barbecue dinner, that will be open tomorrow. Fitness center from 7 a.m. until noon, just tomorrow morning. And the table tennis room will be open from 7 a.m. until 6 o'clock tomorrow. So that will be here at the community center, but of course Channel 6, Leisure World News, the whole second floor, and most of the offices here will be closed here on tomorrow, the 4th of July. Monday, a busy day. United Mutual will be having their special board meeting, business planning meeting number A, and that will be in the boardroom for those of you in United. That gets underway there on Monday morning, and Burton Taubman, your treasurer, will be chairing that meeting. They'll be reviewing the proposed 2004 business plan version 1 for United Mutual. That will be done by Janet Price. As Myra mentioned, Janet did that yesterday for the Golden Rain. They were looking at about a $15 increase. They cut that down to about $9 on the GRF side. Now we're going to be hearing about the mutual corporations. Mr. Taubman will be leading that discussion there on Monday. Also coming up on Monday, Third Mutual will have a meeting of their landscaping committee, and that will be getting underway in the Cypress Room here at the Community Center. Howard Bauman from the Third Mutual Board will be chairing that one. Starts at 9 o'clock, and that will be over in the, again, here in the Community Center in the Cypress Room. So plan to be a part of all of that coming your way on Monday. And again, lots of important things dealing with the plans for the future and the landscaping there in Third Mutual. And then coming up on Tuesday, Third Mutual will be having their Finance Committee meeting, and that will be their meeting chaired by Marty Rhodes. That will be their first look at version 1 of the Third Mutual budget. That's Tuesday morning at Tuesday afternoon at 1:30, and again, that's the Third Mutual budget. And then, of course, the Golden Rain Foundation will be having the second half of their business planning meeting. That will be coming up on Monday afternoon. That starts at 1:30. That was adjourned from yesterday, and that will continue Monday afternoon. Again, 1:30, another look at the GRF portion of the budget. And then there's a special meeting coming up for the corporate members of Golden Rain, and that will be scheduled for Wednesday, July the 9th at 9 o'clock. That will be in the community center, and all the board members will be there for that one. Broadband Services will be having some activities coming up. However, the meeting is scheduled for the next one that's coming up is the Programming Subcommittee, and that will be on the 18th, starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that will be held here in your community center. So we urge you to attend that one, learn more about what's happening with high-speed internet, advertising insertion, and a lot more. Don't forget the directors are all encouraged to participate, as are you, as well as a chance for you to be a part of the decision-making process and run for the boards of United, Third, and GRF. And again, those nominating committees are hard at work putting together the slates of candidates for the year 2003 fall elections. Well, we've come to the midpoint of our program. We'll take a little time out. We'll be coming right back with some special events, special surprises, lots of special guests. As we say, happy trails to our friend George Phelps. Stay with us.
The Sportster is the ultimate heavy-duty multi-purpose electric vehicle. The Sportster's powerful motor will take you up to 20 miles on a single charge at a speed of 7.5 miles an hour. Its 450-pound capacity and optional bench seat even allows you to take along a friend. Steep hills and even 5-inch curbs are no problem for the gear-driven Sportster. For more information or a home demonstration, call 1-800-448-5999.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Delp.
Hi, my name's Jim Boyd.
Hi, I'm Jack.
This is the team mechanical man who have serviced the automotive needs of Leisure World for over 20 years. Is it the friendly, personal service? Is it the free pickup and delivery from your manor? Is it the high-quality standards demanded by the American Automobile Association, or is it the highly trained and certified mechanics that service your automobile at Mechanical Man that attract their customers from near and far? It's all those reasons and more, like new car warranty service and their 12-month or 12,000-mile warranty on everything they repair. So let them take your car care worries away. Call Mechanical Man in the nearby Laguna Hills Business Park. Call 951-6267. That's 951-6267 for Mechanical Man in Laguna Hills.
All right, well, this is it, the second half of our program today, as promised. Some special surprises for George Phelps, who is going to be officially ending his work here at Channel 6 today, although he threatens to come back, like when people go on vacation and stuff. So we're not totally shoved you into retirement yet, George, but we'll be happy to see you come back from time to time. George, we have a couple of very special guests kicking off this segment, two gentlemen that you and I have had the pleasure to work with for a number of years, both on the boards of directors here in Leisure World and now with our city of Laguna Woods. And we've both interviewed them here on this program, on election night specials. And I know you and I share the fond memory of Mr. Bob Ring hollering several offices away down the hall the night that cityhood passed. And we were on the air live, and George turned to me and he said, "I think something good just happened." And about 20 seconds later, Bob Ring, the gentleman on the far right of your picture here, came shooting down the hall, and he's screaming, "We won, we won, we won." And I guess we tried to be a little more professional about that and said, "Well, folks, we think we have a city here." Bob, of course, very active in that. Our Mayor Pro Tem, Bob, good to have you with us. Bert Hack, our Mayor of Laguna Woods, very actively involved, and I won't say single-handedly saved us from a commercial airport, but certainly was a major player in that continuing battle on the airport.
Saga goes on.
The saga and the beat goes on, yes. Well, you gentlemen have something special for George here.
Yeah, we do.
Quite frankly speaking.
Okay. Dear George, on behalf of the City of Laguna Woods, its residents and the City Council, I wish to extend to you our congratulations upon your retirement. We particularly wish to thank you for your 34 years of dedicated service in various positions to the viewers of Channel 6. Again, on behalf of the City of Laguna Woods, our congratulations for your service to the community and our best wishes upon your retirement. Sincerely, me, Bert Hack, Mayor, and George, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I really do consider this an honor.
Basically speaking,
Thank you.
it's been a real pleasure.
It has, actually. It's been rather interesting to say the least. There's no question about that.
George, on one more serious note before I quit.
Okay.
Yesterday I came in with an interesting video about the presentation on the airport.
Oh,
and
okay.
one of the fades in there did show an overshot of a plane flying over the community of Aliso Viejo. And I can't imagine where that picture came from.
I don't either. I have no clue as to where something of that nature would come our way.
George shot that a number of years ago when we maximized what happened to us by these overflights. And he had a great picture. I took that around, I flogged it into a number of communities, and they didn't believe it. It became a focal point. And so you see it again right now on our video, and they continually talk about this doesn't impact anybody. Really, it gives the lie to it. So it's a great shot.
Well, thank you very much. It was an interesting shot to get at. Of course, I had to deal with at the behest of Southern California Approach Control, and so they wanted me to be really up there, not to interfere with the flights coming in. And but nonetheless, with a telephoto lens, we were able to get down and show the folks exactly what they were going to be dealing with should this airport come through.
We might say that George is going to continue his flying, and in fact, the community that he and his wife are going to be building their new home actually has a small airstrip.
Yes, it does.
So, you know, he'll go to the airport, rent a plane.
We want that one.
Fly home for lunch. Yeah, that's the airport we want to keep. It's actually privately owned by the community, right?
That's correct.
We're
Yeah.
down in San Diego County?
It is in Riverside County. It's called Lake Riverside Estates, and it's an equestrian aviation community.
There's no restaurant, there's no cafeteria,
no.
there's no tower.
There's no asphalt.
It's just, there it is. And a lot of the folks actually where George is moving actually have their own planes, and they've built hangars on their property, large garages, and they just
That's right.
So
Yeah.
George will be giving a lot
Is
of.
it true that you're going to run junkets to your new place and invite us all down for steak? and
Absolutely.
beans?
Oh yeah. Steak and beans, and you can enjoy the view and the and the small airport.
Well, you know, Bob is a real hard worker, George. He's out here in the canyon many weekends pulling weeds. Maybe, you know, he could help you with the tractor up there.
Well, we got 2.5 acres. You can have at it. As a matter of fact, I'll probably have to rely on you and your abilities in the garden, because, quite frankly speaking, I think we're going to establish our own, and we want some good advice from you.
Well, quite frankly speaking, I'll be happy to help. It won't cost you too much.
Well, that was fair warning. Okay,
That's
very
good. That's good. We want to thank you, gentlemen, for coming by and sharing this with us today, and continued good success, obviously, with the city. And congratulations on passing your budget in the midst of the county, and the state's
We feel
problems.
very good if we
Yeah.
only knew what the real numbers were.
Right. Gentlemen, we thank you both for joining us. Bert and Bob here with us today from the City Council. And again, just a reminder, those City Council meetings are televised live for you here over on Channel 31, our sister government station here. All right, well, we're going to go to a little presentation put together by our staff now. George, this is a little, well, some other people here in the community besides myself, who's also on this tape, I guess, sharing a few thoughts about you and your work here in Leisure World. All right, George, this is it. After working together since late 1969, I guess it was, you're finally having your last day here at Channel 6. We're definitely going to miss you, and I'll have some personal things to say about that a little bit later. But right now, some people that you know have some things they want to say to you on your last day here at Channel 6.
George, I'm here to join with so many others in wishing you a happy retirement, albeit I know you're going to continue to do a fair amount of work, but happy retirement from Channel 6. Thank you for 30 exceptional years. You have become an institution here, and I know that secretly you've been with us a long time because you were a young Republican even before you started out in this business. I know that in your future endeavors you're going to continue to keep all of us in Orange County in mind. Your home and your heart will always be here, and you will always be welcome. But as one who has appreciated your energy and efforts and leadership at Channel 6, I want to thank you for your contribution, congratulate you on what you've achieved here, and wish you many, many happy years in the future. Thanks, George.
Quite frankly speaking, George, we're going to miss you. Happy retirement. The best to you and your family. Enjoy it.
Georgie, happy retirement to you and Ann. Have a great time in the desert.
Happy retirement, George. Happy retirement.
You could have the LA Times right in front of you and you still got the weather report wrong. But we love you, George. Happy retirement.
George, happy retirement. Live it up.
Hey, George. Happy retirement. Good going, buddy.
Okay, George, so hip hip hooray to you. Happy flying and happy retirement. Hooray.
Yeah! Happy retirement, George! Happy retirement!
Holy socks, George! You have a great retirement. Bye-bye.
Happy retirement, George. You're moving to that place that I can't pronounce. Fly high and do well. Enjoy it while you can.
Happy retirement, George. Have a wonderful retirement. You deserve it.
Happy retirement. I'm sure you'll love it.
Okay, George, I just want to wish you a really good time in retirement. Hip hip hooray, have a great time, and enjoy yourself. There's nothing like it. I've only got 6 years to go, and you're a lucky dog, so have a good time and a good life.
Okay, happy retirement, George, and vive George Phelps et Ace Aerial.
Happy retirement, George! Yay! You're leaving.
Happy retirement, George. We're gonna miss you.
Happy retirement, George.
Happy retirement, George. We'll miss you.
George, I'm gonna miss you. Have a happy retirement. And don't forget me, but enjoy yourself. Bye.
Bye!
Happy retirement, George. Have a blast.
We want to go with you!
George! Take us with you!
Happy retirement.
Have a good time. Bye.
Oh, farewell.
I'm going to miss talking to you about airplanes, but have a great rest of your life. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Happy retirement, George.
Happy retirement, George. We're really gonna miss you. I even watch you on bingo sometimes. And thanks for all your help. I appreciate it. Take care.
Hi, George. Happy retirement. Good luck.
George, we're gonna miss you. I'm sending you the good luck bear. With the luck of the Irish, I hope you have a wonderful retirement.
Happy flying, George, and good luck.
Happy retirement, George, from the Social Services Department. We're gonna miss you. Bye.
George Noel Hatch, I just learned of your retirement, and I wish you all the well and great happiness and a lot of leisure time. Come back and garden with us, and we look forward to seeing you around, though, for a little bit before you finally make the plunge. Congratulations, and thank you very much for all you've done to make this Channel 6 a great operation. Adieu.
Hi, George. This is Jackie in HR. We're really going to miss you, but it'll be worthwhile for you to go and retire and have a great life. So have a good one. Bye.
George, best of luck to you. Hope all goes well in retirement. See ya.
George, it's been a real pleasure working with you. We're going to miss you here. I've enjoyed all 9 years that I've been here working with you. I wish you have a great retirement and that your photography business continues as it has been, and just wish you all the best. Bye.
G'day, George. Message from down under. It's been great working with you, mate. Hope you enjoy your retirement and have some fun out in the land out there. See you later.
Goodbye, George. Thanks for my pictures. I hope you have as much fun out there as I will have at my lot. I know we're going to get to see you here for a while, but get to work on that lot and get a nice place built out there. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Au revoir, I mean, happy retirement. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. I hope you're able to do everything you want to do. So long, George.
This is Leslie Keene, the city manager of the City of Laguna Woods. On behalf of the City of Laguna Woods, and particularly the staff of Laguna Woods, I want to say happy retirement, George. We're going to miss you. You were instrumental in helping us get started. And we wish you good luck, and we look forward to working with you in the future whenever we can.
George Phelps, you're the king of weather.
Yes, we can expect rain throughout the rest of the day and on into tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Happy retirement, George Phelps. We're going to miss you.
Hey, George, what is this business you want to retire? That's the busiest part of my life whenever I retired. Anyway, keep your nose up and your airspeed going, too.
Hey, George Phelps, well, you and I have worked together for many, many years. I came here in 1981. You were already here, and there was another Rob besides Rob Merritt, and he was making radish roses in the kitchen. One of the first times I ever saw you. Your kids grew up, my kid grew up, and time has passed. So you're going to go on to a happy retirement and a beautiful new home, and I just wish you all the best. And come back and see us because we're really going to miss you. Thanks, George, for everything.
Well, the phone looks dormant, so let's try N38. Well, if you happen to be a bingo player, then you know the popularity of Polly's Tasty Food and Pies. I'm repeating it for the folks who didn't hear your comments out there in the studio. However, and he did want to underscore this point, at this particular time, nothing has been consummated. We're going to get into our game right away. We have 7 prizes to give away and possibly 8 chances to win our jackpot prize for 1984. And in this edition of Channel 6 Bingo, we're going to get into our game right away as I thumb through our... And what we're going to have you do is play e-bingo for Easter. Well, you know, it's getting into the festive mood around here. And
Jerry, we've been asking how can television better serve senior citizens? Well, it would seem that the seniors themselves can best answer that question. And the more involved they become in the planning and production, the more television would meet their needs. Tonight, we'll look at one place where this has happened. Station manager George Phelps is only one of 4 full-time staff members who are not residents of Leisure World.
We're interested in communicating with the residents. Our viewers are limited in age, so to speak, from 52 years as a minimum age and older. And so consequently, we want to put our programming emphasis to those people and their interests specifically. We don't have to worry about the teenagers, and we don't have to worry about, shall we say, middle adults and whatever they may want to watch. We have 4 people here, yet there's over 190 organizations and clubs in Leisure World. Obviously, it's impossible for us to cover all that. So we rely on our resident reporters, if you will, and staff that will come in and help us out in our news
and in other areas as well.
Hi, Dad. I just want to say congratulations on retirement. That you deserve it. You worked really hard on it, and I love you. And you're the best dad in the world. Love you.
Hi, Dad. Congratulations on your retirement. Hope you enjoy it, and hope you finish that house. That's taking forever. I love you, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Grandpa.
Melanie.
Congratulations, Grandpa. We love you.
Congratulations on your retirement, Dad. It's well deserved. Just in time. Get to move out and be Poe for a year. Really proud of you, and you give me a lot to look up to. I love you. Congratulations.
Dad, congratulations on retirement. We love you and hope you have a great time. You'll be seeing lots of your grandchildren, so be sure you're ready to babysit. That's your new job.
Well, congratulations on all the hard years of work, and that you finally get to take a break. You have a lot of fun out there on your property, and we'll come and visit you a lot. So congratulations.
Hi, honey. Look where I am. We met here 26 years ago, back at the old admin building. And now we're about to start on a whole new lifestyle. I can hardly wait. I love you and congratulations on retirement. It's going to be fun. I can hardly wait for it. Love you.
Well, George, as you can see, as you can tell, George has been well liked throughout his career here at Channel 6, and we all are going to miss him very much. Messages from down under, from Congressman Christopher Cox, Buzz Aldrin even, and a couple of famous people, and of course all the people here in the building. There are times in your life when I think it's important that people have that moment where they realize that people have made an impact on you, and whether it's friendship or the professionalism that they've shown in their work. George has always been that for us, and not only working on Channel 6 Bingo, but George has always been a good friend, whether it came to directing some of the programs or being a host in some of the programs and taking on the weather. And I know I'll miss George tremendously. George and I have spent many times talking about our families, about our futures during lunch, and going to lunch and enjoying his time, talking about flying as well. One of the best stories I have about George Phelps, and this is when I first started working, so he talked me into flying with him. We're flying over Lake Elsinore, and I think we're about 7,500 feet. And we're going in circles, and we're doing some construction documentation. And George goes, "Have you ever heard of a negative G dive?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "Let me show you what this is." Well, for those of you who understand flying, a negative G dive is when the plane is just plunging to the ground, but you have to realize as he's doing that, everything is going to start to fly straight up in the air as fast as possible. And he forgot he had one of his cameras around his neck. This camera comes and bashes him right in the face and just about knocks him out. And I'm thinking, we're at 7,500 feet and I don't know how to fly. I'm new to this. And this guy just about knocked himself out with his camera. So it was a great story. We had a great laugh over it. We still do. Enjoyed many times being in that plane, even though that first experience was a bit interesting. But George, we're going to miss you very much. And as you can tell by all the people here that spoke on the video, you've been well liked, and we are going to miss you very much. And we'll see you again. That's what makes this a little bit better. It's not so much of a goodbye. It's more of a, like Rob said, happy trails, and we'll see you again. I know, matter of fact, you might even be filling in, I think, in the next week or two if Rob has jury duty. So it's going to be a nice time to enjoy your retirement and slowly bring yourself to the ranch. And it's been such a great time to work with you and be a part of your life.
Well, I can tell you this, that the feeling is definitely mutual, not only in dealing with the folks that I have dealt with here at Channel 6, but with you folks out there who have been very warm and friendly to myself, and I really do appreciate the opportunity to work for you through your television station. And when we do actually move, we will miss this entire community, as well as the folks here that I've been working with for around 34 years.
Okay, so some of us, yes, since college actually for you and I, George. Yeah,
right, that's right.
And even the new guys here.
One of the we got one of our newer employees here.
Yeah, that's
now I am in trouble.
You are. You've been, George, you've been a great sport over the years, and I think you handling all my little jokes that I've done for you.
You know you're in trouble when you got
Yeah.
this guy
Yeah.
lost for
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Ken has never lost
And
for words.
it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing, putting the funny hats on your head. And if you do the weather in a few minutes, there's still more to come on that. And of course, all the little Georges we've always liked. The quite frankly speaking, and the holy socks, and the
Mr. Saul.
And we, a lot of times in the control room, we've had bets how many times you would say one of those things during the
Yes,
shows.
it's come back to me.
Yes.
We
So
used to
it's
do that
been
with
a
others.
lot of fun. You've been a great sport. I've enjoyed it. And we know we're going to see you. We're going to probably quite often. You're going to be a little more like Michael Jordan, I think. You're going to
retire several times.
Retire several times. That's basically it. But it's been a lot of fun.
Well, thank you.
We'll see
I
you soon.
really do
I know
appreciate
that for
it.
sure.
Right. Okay, well, you guys, we have one of the traditions that we used to have here at Channel 6 a couple of years ago. We had Doug Peterson on, and of course he's retired now and moved to South Carolina. But when Doug was on every Friday, he had a tradition. More than helping us learn how to fix our house stuff, and more than learning how to do like light bulbs and those kinds of things, he would always do something really special for us. And since Doug is not here, today, George, because it is your last day, it's not a Friday, but there you go, for your very own.
Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion I know exactly what it is.
You might want to show the folks there what we brought you.
Right, and I will share this with all the folks here at the station.
It's donut day.
Because I really don't need the donuts. But I do appreciate the
There you
thought
go.
behind them.
That would always be George's first comment on Friday. Not Doug, what are we going to build today? It's, did you bring the donuts? So we knew you'd appreciate that there, George. And the other thing we have for you here from our staff, and we've had a lot of people get a lot of awards around here. Leisure World of the Month, and we've given out trophies for the parade in Leisure World. Well, we thought it was only fitting your last day here that the staff of Channel 6 would get you a trophy. And we had a coworker that was save and have. Well, we saved this trophy from other purposes,
I appreciate
and we
that.
had it made for you just specially. Would you care to read the little? Or I can read it if you can't. If you need your glasses.
Yes, George Wakefield Phelps, the pride of Channel 6. Leisure World Laguna Woods, have a great retirement, May 2003. This does look very familiar.
It is very familiar, but the sentiment is definitely there, and the plate is new.
Be sure to save it because we can give it to Robin.
Yeah, just pry off cross out George Phelps. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, thank you very much. This will be in a place of honor.
I'm sure it will. Probably in the garage next to the old bingo machine or something. We should give him the bingo machine, Paul. I didn't think about that.
Can do that
Since
as
we no
well.
longer use that. But,
that's quite all right, but I do appreciate the thought
We're
behind
going to
that.
have to speak with Milton Robbins and Milton Johns, and I believe it's GRF property now.
Yeah, I
but
believe
they
it
might
is.
be able to negotiate that for you.
George, real quick, we did talk about your future plans. You guys are building a house down in Riverside County area. Literally, I mean, it's dirt right now.
You're right. We're just completing the grading as we speak, hopefully, and then we'll be building a house. We have a couple, 2.5 acres in a place called Lake Riverside Estates. It's located in about 30 minutes east of Temecula. Those folks know Temecula at the 3,500-foot level, so it has all 4 seasons, and it's a gorgeous place, so we decided to go out there.
Good. And as we said earlier, it does have a little airstrip, so those of you that have planes, you can fly in and visit George, and like you said with Bob Ring, help him garden.
I can bring Paul over there and re-demonstrate. And
you can show him the, Well, now at least he knows what it is. He won't be quite so frightened this time, as long as you don't bash yourself in the head again.
I'll anticipate it this time.
Yeah, know to brace yourself, yeah. Special thanks to Mark Weiss for doing that great videotape, and I know we've had a lot of fun this week here at the staff. We had a lot of fun Tuesday for a lot of you folks who visited us here in the administration building. Our staff went out to dinner last night with George, and we showed the unairable version of that tape, which we will not share with you today because it has a few things that some inside jokes. But we've had a lot of fun, and we appreciate you folks being patient with us this week as we say goodbye to our good friend George Phelps. George. Any final comments from either of you guys? Anything?
No, I think it's about his time to go.
Okay.
I think we even see somebody, some escorts here.
George is really kind of reluctant. He's not maybe as enthusiastic about retirement as maybe we thought he was. So we've asked some from assistants today. We've got a couple of gentlemen who are going to be joining us now who maybe will help George kind of make that transition. Yeah, so we're going to take George's mic off, Mark, because we don't want to hear, as he gets taken away. So gentlemen, please do your thing.
Oh my God.
He's coming back as soon as you think.
Well, thank you very much.
Come on, George, it's time to go.
Well, thank you, Harry, for the escort.
This is the last day.
It's
the beginning and the end.
We have the marshals taking George away, and thank you to the posse for hauling him off there. Gentlemen, thank you very much. George is now being escorted to Temecula, where he will begin his retirement. Well, he's supposed to come back and do the weather, but he's been hauled away, so I guess we won't have a weather report for today. But just want to say that we are going to miss you, George. It's been great working with you. I did know George in college. We had a couple of classes together, and politically we were miles apart, not very good friends in college, but we have come together both politically and also as good friends over the years. George, I'm going to miss you, buddy. It's been great working with you here on Channel 6 and Leisure World today. Great deal of admiration for you, and mostly when I've had to fill in for you on bingo. How you were able to do that, I don't know, because nobody can do it like you. And the one admonition that one of our volunteers said was, George, in your retirement, please never play bingo, because you've definitely had your fill of bingo. Just a reminder that tomorrow will be the 4th of July. We'll be off the air. We'll be closed. We will be back with you on Monday, unfortunately without George. He's going to be on his way to Texas to visit his son and begin his very fun retirement time. We want to thank you folks for enjoying the show today and for sharing our home movies and our reminiscences about our very good friend George Phelps. We are going to miss him, but he will be back from time to visit us and to fill in here on Channel 6. So goodbye, George, but not goodbye, just happy trails. We'll see you down the road, and we'll see you folks on Monday with more news right here on Leisure World Today. Play with my papers. I have no papers.
Molten Plaza, neighbors you can trust. Trust that you will find financial professionals, specialty retail, and valuable services. Meet the financial experts that can help you customize a plan for financial security today and in the future. Whether for your home, hobby, or as a gift, you will always have a unique shopping experience at Molten Plaza. Friendly, reliable service is what you came to expect from our knowledgeable staff. We give you the exceptional service you deserve. Molten Plaza is conveniently accessible by Leisure World Transit and is located on Molten Parkway between Ridge Route and Santa Maria in Laguna Hills. Molten Plaza, neighbors you can trust.